It's time to go to war in World of Warships Blitz with the Warhammer 40k collab. Today I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a buyer's guide on which ships you should get within this collab, where exactly they rank overall, and generally my thoughts on it. So I'm Sly47. Let's go over the Warhammer 40k collab and do a little buyer's guide for everyone. I will be playing them later today on stream, so if you want to see them how they're played and everything, I'll have that. But today, just a quick little buyer's guide for you. So let's quickly go over to the in-game store. Off the rip, we have the Ragnarok. Now, all of them come with a commander and voice lines, including all of them within the big 4-pack there. But I want to say this overall is a great deal and bundle for the price of most tier 8s are typically a little bit higher than this, but they also come with a camo and a voice pack and the portrait and the ship. Like, it's just, you look at all this stuff, they're actually great bundles overall. So now let's talk about the ships, because of course if you want the voice lines, you want the voice lines. That's something completely different. I don't have, I don't really care for that, so that's up to you. But the ship wise, let's talk about the ships. So we have the Ragnarok. This is an Amagi clone that has Let the Galaxy Burn, increase max speed by 5%, increase main battery accuracy, and reload speed by 10% for 60 seconds. This is just going to make it a better sniper and then move a little bit quicker, so you can kind of do a little bit of flanking in the Amagi, help out support that flank that is pushing, so all while still sniping for them and giving some good accurate salvos on target. But it is still an Amagi class, and when you look at tier 8, the Amagi class is definitely a misunderstood class. You have to stay at range, you have to stay sniping, because the armor does not hold up, but the guns do put out a good bit of damage, so make sure you're sniping within that and using that skill. But with the Ragnarok, you can push a little bit more. Now with the Ignis Purgatio, this is a Charpitz clone with For the Emperor, which is increases secondary gun and anti-aircraft firing range by 20% for 25 seconds. Now it does have radar too. This is, I'd say realistically, this one I always felt had the most potential. But unfortunately, it's a Tirpitz clone. And if anyone doesn't know where the Tirpitz is right now in the overall meta of tier 8, unless you really want that voice line, you're probably not going to be really playing this ship after you get the battle honors done. And then on top of it, maybe you're just using Leon's here in order to have the nice voice back for that one. So yeah, you got that. Let's talk about what, in my opinion, are the two best ones, and two better ones, I should say. But the ship Smasha. This is a Vladivostok clone, which realistically tier 8 Vladivostok's a little bit of a mixed bag there. But for the Warg skill, we have the increased max speed by 13%, increased main gun reload speed by 23%, increased main gun turning speed by 19%, which is really needed for 83 seconds, but reduced main gun accuracy. This is basically a brawling Vladivostok, and in my opinion, I wish the commanders were epic and they gave an extra one of each one of their skills or something like that, because if this thing had two, this thing would probably be one of the best. It's just a really fun, cool, it's my time to brawl in a Vladivostok, and it doesn't really do a great job on it, but once you activate the skill, it does a pretty fine job overall. So if you are wanting a more fun ship overall, I'd say this one is the more fun style because of just the skill and what it can do. But it is still Vladivostok at tier 8, and it's a little bit on the rougher side. I'm just going to say that right now. It's a little bit rough in most games, but you are going to have those fun moments. So that's the key reason. That's why I view it a little bit above the other two, where these are just okay for their tier. This one, you're gonna have some fun in it, so that's great. Now finally, the best, purely the best one right here, which is the Cross of Dorn. This is an Odin clone. Odin is doing fantastic in tier 8 still. It is a great brawler. It has a bunch of guns, bunch of capability, and for We Are the Angels of Death, you increase your main gun AP shell penetration and your HE shell damage for 10 seconds. You get 2 of these. I once again wish you could get 3 with the commander skills right there, but overall, having increased pen on these guns with already fairly solid accuracy and pen skills right there, you are just slapping for a little bit. And then your HE, let's say you run into a DD or you're in a heavy DD game, this one you still do just fine because you're increasing your damage output and your capabilities along with secondary overload 1. It's just a great brawling ship, works great, and also in my opinion, Augustine's voice lines are probably, I'd say, one of the most consistent, like ones where like it doesn't get too boring after a little bit too time. It's kind of pretty simple in that. But then finally we have, for the entire thing, you only have to spend 22,500 gold, which seems like a lot, but for 4 tier 8s, 4 voice line packs, 4 portraits, and then of course each one of them containing a bit of steel and a bit of credits and everything from getting their battle honors done, this is a steal. Like, to say, like, if you're going to buy, let's say 2 of them, you might as well just pony up and buy all of them, and that way you get everything for a great steal of a deal, especially as you can see the prices of the Cross of Dorn. They know the Cross of Dorn is the best. They do. And you can see the ship's asset. They literally rated them in each one of their packs, if you can't tell. I kind of find that funny. I want to say that's probably an inside joke, that they didn't mean to do that, but I also want to think that they probably did. In just a little bit of a funny way. But yeah, overall, these packs are a great, solid deal. I wouldn't do the crates, but that's just me. But yeah, let me know which ones have you picked up, if you just picked them up. Which one do you enjoy in the comment section down below, and let me know if you agree or disagree with this buyer's guide. Hopefully I'll see you all tonight on stream while I play these, because I do kind of enjoy them. It just all depends on what we get in the matchmaker, if I have fun with them or not, because sometimes, yeah, you get those double Atlanticos and like an Indom, and you're just like, oh, kill me. Like, even in the best tier 8s, I'd have a bad game, and I wouldn't have a great game. But either way, I'll see you all tonight. Let me know, of course, in the comment section down below, and click that like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't for more content like this. See you all tonight. Peace.